When it comes to domestic violence in our department, it can be anything from legal advocacy, which means we attend court with clients if they're filing for emergency orders of protection or if they're pressing charges. Anything that has to do with the court process, we help them get pro bono lawyers, help them fill out paperwork. Our clients have been through a lot of trauma and things like that, so we kind of help them heal. And then case management in general, for our clients, that can include anything to they're leaving their abuser and we help them find housing, we help them acquire furniture, food, funds, kind of help them manage their daily life because it can be a lot dealing with, abuse and kids potentially and everything that else is going on in their life.
A case can last up to like a couple months or several years, honestly, because we still have to meet the client where they're at, if they're ready to leave, if it's not safe enough for them to leave, or even after they leave, it's not like we close the case. We still help them with counseling, with rebuilding their life, and getting them back on their feet, so they can last up to years sometimes.
It's sometimes difficult for clients to come in, considering everything that they have going on in their lives. So going virtual allowed us to reach a much bigger audience, so that part was nice.
I had to reinvent the wheel a lot during the COVID period, where we've had to figure out how to meet clients where they feel safe, because obviously many of them are still at home with their abusers.
Nowhere to go, so lots more hotline calls. There was no funding per se. Our food pantry luckily was open, so we were able to help with that. But getting services during that time was really difficult. I went into social work, and in particular domestic violence, because it has affected quite a few people in my life.
I know a lot of the populations, the resources that exist here, so it just felt natural to me. And especially being able to speak Spanish and provide services in Spanish, because we all know mental health services in Spanish are hard to come by, so that's what really drove me most of all. We accept clients, we accept individuals regardless of, their immigration status and their language barrier, so it's really amazing being able to help them access those services in spite of the language.
There are days where you just have clients literally back to back to back, and you're hearing story after story of someone hit or kicked or stabbed or sexually abused or emotionally or whatever it is. And when I say back to back, it's an hour session, an hour session, an hour session, and then in between that you're going to court. You go home and you get a hotline call and you're trying to make dinner. Even on hard days like that, you get that one client who's just thank you so much, I couldn't do it without you, or I don't know where I would be right now. And then you get to go home and just be grateful that you got to help somebody, and I see my kid and I'm just, it just makes it worth it all.